Seriously, I know you don't really care. If he's not bothered, then why should you be? Just concentrate on people like Annie. She's going to be a better investment of your time.
No! It's good to develop the potential of Annie, but what about the rest of the class? They deserve your attention too, right? Guide them with wisdom and love and they will bloom.
According to the behaviorist classical theory, which states that individuals learn to produce involuntary emotional or physiological responses upon a stimuli, and the principle of contiguity, John is conditioned to understand that he will not be punished whenever he is late for Miss Chia's class. Miss Chia has given the students an impression that she does not care about punctuality. She needs to improve on her classroom management and expectations for her students. In addition, according to the theory of operant conditioning, which an observable response changes in frequency or duration as a result of consequence, Miss Chia's acts of ignoring John for being late are unintentionally acting as positive reinforcers, which would lead to increased frequency of his behavior. She should be aware of this theory and not be simply focused on finishing the syllabus, but instead use punishers to decrease chances of such behavior.
Hey, Zhe.
John, out.
Hey, why?
Recess has ended, class has started, you are late, out.
But someone ate what?
Okay, fine. Annie, bring John to the sick bay. Bring him to the sick bay. Okay, John, last chance. I can smell you from here. General office or outside.
The habituation method is to repeatedly present new conditioned stimuli, CS. For example, Ms. Chia needs to state her expectation for her class at the beginning of each lesson, and she also needs to be punctual for class. The old CS, Ms. Chia unconcerned about punctuality, will lose its power when the new CS is presented over and over again, and it may help to elicit the formation of a desired conditioned response, CR. For example, students respect her for being a role model for punctuality, and John may learn not to be late anymore. The second method is the incompatible stimuli method, where Ms. Chia is to invite the disciplinary master or mistress occasionally to her class. So John, who is more afraid of the DM, will be aware not to smoke and not be late for Ms. Chia's classes again. John will also need to be aware that Ms. Chia is beginning to take a serious stand on punctuality, and that Ms. Chia should be punctual as well, in order to set a good example so students will listen to her.